Joe, what up? What up? This is your boy King Series, and I'm going to show you how I mix this beat to sound professional. But first of all, let's listen to the beat first. After that, then I'll just show you the processing and everything on it. But I didn't do too much, Let's listen. I think that's all the beat there, so let me just solo where everything is actually happening. Okay, so as I've solo where everything is happening, let's go to the mixer track here. So the kick and the bass is actually holding the whole beat, you get it. So I'm using my ears, and at the same time I'm using my meters over here to check the levels and everything so that it will be balanced. So if I play the kick, let me mute the bass. So this is how originally the kick was actually sounding. If I take this EQ from it, so you can see it was actually knocking too much, and I didn't want it to knock too much. I want the low ends to actually come in more rather than some of the mids and the highs actually entering too much. So it was knocking too much. So I put this EQ on it just to cut the low ends, the high ends, some of the high ends, so that I could get something that is not knocking like that. Listen. So if I take it from it, you see the difference. Yes. Okay, so now it was sounding great and hard over here. So, and I was using the meter 9. We always say use your ears to listen more rather than the meters, but the meters also help in balancing the sounds also. So be more realistic with your ears. Then you sometimes use the meters to also guide yourself through it. So after that, let me just go ahead with this guy over here. So I was just using I added the snare to it. Because of that, the snare and the kick supposed to be the loudest ones, you understand. Then this guy here is just giving some groove to it, so it shouldn't be louder than the snare, you get it. So I was just hitting around 15 and 12 dB here, so you can hear it. So if I get this thing, I didn't put anything on it because it was actually sounding nice for me. Don't just be EQing and putting compressors and everything on it just because you see people doing, so you are doing that. If the thing is sounding good, leave it as it is sounding good. If it's bad and you want to treat it, fine. If you want to change it, just go ahead and change it. Don't just put things on it just because you think you are mixing. So every sound need EQing and compression or anything else. So this is the snare. Just look at the level. So you can see the kick is actually loud around the 9 dB, then the snare is around 12, then this counter snare is also hitting around 15 to 12 dB there, you get it. So I'm using the meters to also gain I use the ears to check, then after that I use the meters to also see how far everything is actually going. Sometimes you can see your meters will be hitting here, but the sound will not be loud, you get it, as you want it. So you just have to make sure you treat it in a way to sound okay as compared. If you try to use the meters always, your snare might be hitting here, the level of the meter might be hitting here, but it wouldn't sound strong and great enough for it to be balanced. You get it? Yes. So use your ears. If it sound okay and the meters is way ahead, where above what you're actually trying to put it, then forget about the meter and use your ears. If the sound is actually, the meter is really down and it is really loud, just bring it down and make sure it is balanced over there and forget about the meters. You understand? Okay, so let's move on. So I added some percussions to it. So that one too is hitting around 18 and it is okay. Nothing is disturbing over here. Let's add this hi-hat to here. And I think nothing is disturbing, right? Yes. So let me just go ahead and add the bass and see. So what I did to the bass and the kick is side chaining. It helps a lot. So I just side chain it to the kick, to the bass, then I move to the bass, then I put a limiter on it, then move to compressor and make sure I selected the kick. You get it? So that's the kick. Then I adjust the threshold. So this time around it is around minus 18 dB. You can check it up here if you don't know how it is done. So minus 18 dB, then the knee is 42% and the ratio 2.1. So these are the three knobs that are actually touched on the compressor here. So if I play it with, I'll just take the effect from the bass from it and you see. So the side chaining means when the kick hits, the bass should give space for the kick to enter. You get it? Yes. So if I just take the effects from it, this is how it sounds. And let me put the limiter on it and see how it is going to sound. See the difference? So nice and perfect. Let's move ahead. So now we are moving to the tones. I always tell you, just select the right sounds and the nice things that you wanted. So this thing, I didn't put anything on it. It was much more of gain staging. You get it? But yes, gain staging. So this one, we have this. So this, if any rapper or anybody sings to this song or rap on this song, it's actually going to be balanced with the vocals. Yeah, an artist has used it and I'm going to do a tutorial on it for you to see how it balances with the vocals. Yes. So you see this thing, the level is around 18 dB here. There are some sound that it might even come around here, but it wouldn't be loud. Some too might be down here and it will be loud. So don't be sticking to the meters always. Just try to use your ears and just use the meters to guide yourself through it if you want to. Okay, so let me just add the rest of the tones. So listen to what I was saying. You can see this plug over here. Look at where the meter is, but it is not sounding too loud like that. You get it? So the next sound, it was much more of gain staging. I didn't actually put any EQ in and all those things on it. Gain staging and selecting the right sound. So you see what I was talking about. The meters here might be the dB of this metering here might be higher, but the sound wouldn't be high. So if you compare this one and the plug here, you can see this plug here. Let me see. If you look at the meters here, it is coming around 12 dB. Look. So between 15 and 12. But if you listen to this guy here, but it is even low. But if you listen to this guy here, this guy is higher than this plug here in terms of volume level. But look at where the meter is. And this one is between 18 and 15, but the plug is between 15 and 12. So just use your ears more and use the meters to guide yourself. You get it? Yes. So then we have this transitions guys here. Yes. So I think that's all. I didn't actually put any effect on it. So I'll be doing more of the beat mixing and also vocal mixing too this week, because I think this week I have to put a lot of videos, although I've been tight. But so if you did learn anything on it, just subscribe to this channel and make sure you thumbs up and comment down there if you did learn anything. So this is your boy King, straight from Busy Home Beats, and I'm out.